All right, what's up, everybody? Christopher Leon Johnson here. So, got this nice old cake for my niece. Came from helping about in the city all day, and I'm basically now I'm headed home, winding down, ready to see my niece again. To show her that, full happy birthday, show appreciation for her birthday today, her 10th birthday, Jayla. I call it JJ, 10th birthday. And I want to make this clear that I heard the news. Like I said, tomorrow could be a different day. Tomorrow could be a different story. But I heard the news from CNN that Cuomo will not drop out of the general election as an independent. I think everybody knows what happened just like 2 days ago, today the 26th or the 24th, that Cuomo conceded to Madani. Cuomo lost to Madani, got murdered in that primary. I think everybody knows that I supported him since day one. The first day he announced his campaign for mayor, I was supporting the guy, but I did not endorse him, and I made sure that I did not endorse him for mayor. I backed him because, like I said, he had a platform way different from Eric Adams, and the county was backing him, so I'm gonna have to back him anyway because the county. Now, let's make this clear that I think everybody know the news. It's well known that Madani is a Democrat nominee for mayor. He's a Democrat nominee for mayor, and he's going to be the Democrat. He's already going to be a Democrat nominee. Got to be confirmed by the board of elections after RCV's end, but he's going to be the Democrat nominee for mayor. And let's make this clear that I'm not switching. I made this clear that I'm backing Zohran Madani for the general election. County, Brooklyn Democratic Party's backing him for re-election for his final stop, which is the general election. And I'm staying when I'm at. I'm not switching sides. I'm backing Zohran now. Like I told a lot of people very many times that I like him as a human being, but I think his policies are really unrealistic. But to keep it real, that the people showed on Tuesday that the policies. They felt the policies were realistic. So, they like affordability, they like free buses, they like all that stuff. And they said it at the polls. And, I will not take that away from them. And I don't want to be the type of person that is helping out Cuomo because of Eric Adams. And this is all about Eric Adams. Eric Adams is doing anything he got to do to stay reelected as mayor. I think if you saw me on CBS 2 News, that me in the cameo heckling Eric Adams, and I made that clear that I'm not supporting Eric Adams for re-election. And I want to make this clear that today I'm happy that everything happened a certain way because they can't say anything. Nobody can't say shit that I did this, I did that. Oh, I fucking went in front of the camera. I fucking got kicked out of city hall. Blah blah blah. I did it. Let me explain what happened today, right? So I got there about 10 o'clock because like 10:20 because I wanted to testify for a hearing, right? I wanted to testify for a hearing about health, about the food dole bill, right? The pet food bill. I love pet. I love cat. I have a cat in my house. New cat named Onyx. And I want to make this clear that when I got there was a rally for immigration. I said I knew it was kind of weird, but I know the same day it was the same. It was like an hour and a half before the Eric Adams rally, and I think they did that just to fucking throw shots at Eric. And when Brandon, who happy that got voted out, happy didn't get elected controller, same as Key Powers didn't get elected Manhattan Borough President. When they was there and they was talking shit about Eric, I know like, yeah, you guys are trying to fucking get at Eric before he had his little speech, and we don't know what's going on here. Now, make this clear what happened today, right? I'm gonna explain what happened and like what happened, a quick thing what happened with the NYPD, right? So they know who I am. They like these cops lie, right? Everybody know that cops lie, and I'm not saying all of them, but let's say like a lot, like mainly some of the guys are deep in detail, executive detail. They fucking love to lie. They love to lie. They know who I am. They know that I don't support Eric Adams. They know I hate the guy. So what happened? I knew what they were trying to do because I said, yo, they was pick. I said, look, you guys are picking on me because you know who I am. You know that I don't support the guy, but I'm here to testify for the public, but usually you could just hang, like when they have no event, even the mayor, you could hang out outside. You can hang out outside in the plaza. Like if you're not doing things like illegal, you can hang out in the plaza. And now what happened was, I say, I know these guys are picking on me because, look, you have people in NYC that was there, you have people African communities together, you have a few of the people that being the Free Palestine rallies, they were all there, and they never fucked with them. They never got them out. Now, they never got them out. They was there a little bit after me, but they never got them out. And I say, I know you guys trying to do, and I say, you know what? I said, I'm not here to try to get kicked out. I know you guys want to do this and kick me out, try to lie and get me kicked out the whole day. And that's why I said, like, people like, well, Chris, why the hell you didn't stand up to the cops like da-da-da? Because, look, the thing about the plaza is that they treat the plaza like in the steps like they treat inside. Inside, I understand, right? If you act up inside, to kick you out, and once you get kicked out, you can't come out the whole day. Now, I know that, and I had to say, look, I had to testify inside, and I really was there to testify inside. I was, like I said, I would not just go there if I had no business being there, right? So I had to go inside. I said, look, I know these guys will try to find a way to get me kicked out of this shit, get me kicked out of City Hall the whole day for doing basically this for being around there, because they know who I am. Now, at the end of the day, what happened today, I said, look, I'm not upset because, and I'm not really pissed off, but I'm happy that everything went down a certain way. And these cops, I say, yeah, a few of these cops, like one of the lady cops that knew me from the congestion pricing rallies, she knew she picked me out of everybody else that was there, which was fucking hilarious. Because I came, and what happened was, I was testifying City Hall. Went downstairs. You can lead through the front, like where the glass doors are at. So Cruz, who's one of the City Hall cops, Cruz, tall, Hispanic cat, City Hall cops, locked the door in front of me. He like, oh, you can't leave here, go out to the back. It's on camera. Left out camera, went to the back. I was like, man, I probably will get banned from City Hall going to the back. I went in the back, went around, and then the lady cop picked me out. So when that happened, which was fucking crazy, you never saw this unless you're really like disrupting or heckling or you say some shit, they kick you out. So when I was there, I was like, my camera's still on. I was like, let me see what the fuck this shit's about. So I saw the Luigi Mangione protesters out there heckling the mayor. I was like, all right, whatever. So I took pictures of them. And then when that happened, then it wasn't executive detail. It was the community affairs chick and a couple of community affairs cops that know who I am. We cool. The Italian cat. He like, yo, you got to bounce. I was like, all right, no fight because I'm out. So I was like, whatever. So the lady cop personally escorted me out of City Hall. So I was like, whatever. I was like, I'm coming back, blah, blah, blah. But like, after that, everything speaks for itself. I say, look, I know what's going on. They do this with these cops love to show up for the mayor. They play these little games like, oh, they got a permit. They got no fucking permit. Oh, they got this, they got that. They just do anything they got to do to keep their jobs at community affairs and keep their jobs at executive detail. Like I said, I'm not mad. Like, this is what it is. I didn't disrupt like the other three people did that was at the rally. They was there and they ain't fuck with them. They let them fucking rock. They let them niggas rock. And then when the three people came out and disrupted the mayor, it's all on camera. Morgan McKay and did it. A few other people took videos of the disruptions of the three people that usually did their Free Palestine rallies and shit like that. One of the guys that worked with Dream NYC, Working Families Party, that was there. Like I said, it was like whatever because I didn't do it. I didn't disrupt. I just fucking went to the hall, like inside the park, by the gates, and started disrupting the fucking mayor. Now, like I said, I'm not mad. I'm not mad what happened this afternoon, but it's just what it is today. So I gotta go get some stuff for myself, and I gotta get my niece her cake. So I gotta go before my pizza get cold. So I gotta explain what happened today, and that's it. Go inside the store, and happy birthday to my niece, 10th birthday. Jayla's my 10th birthday, so I love her. So take care, NYC. And peace out. Later. Adios. Peace.